Hey, what's going on, guys? Adam Cunningham back at it. I want to talk about the video I did the other night, talking about why people think they can't reach a certain goal. And I throw big numbers around like multi-millionaire and stuff like that, and that's just my personal goal. Okay, that doesn't mean that's just freedom to me. Okay, there's different levels of freedom for different people. Okay, it doesn't have to. You don't have to make that amount of money. It's not the amount of money. It's the amount of time you have that's free in your schedule. That's freedom. I don't care how much money you make. Some people are never free. Doesn't matter because they've got expenses on the side they have to take care of, and they're never free. Some people are never free because they might have all the money in the world, but they don't feel good about themselves, physically or mentally. Okay, that's a prison in itself. So time freedom. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so say you own a small party store. Okay, and you've got one person running it, and that one person can run the whole operation, and you don't have to be there, and you only make $50,000 a year. But you don't have to be there. You've got somebody running this thing, and he or she can operate the whole business. You don't even have to step foot in the place. Show up every once in a while, whatever. But most of the time, that's what I'm talking about. A passive income, guys. That means making money while you're doing whatever, while you're living your life. You're on vacation, hanging out with your kids, going hunting, going fishing, whatever. You're living your life and you're making money. That's what all successful people do. By the way, people think that successful people are killing themselves every day in this, and it's not true. It's not true. They're using other people to leverage their time. They use the internet to leverage their time. Okay, you can. The internet is a huge way to make a lot of money on autopilot. Okay, and that's the same thing. If I hire 5 people, 6 people, or 100 people to run a lawn landscape business, okay, in the beginning you might have to bust your ass, and you will, to establish that business. But once you've got it established in a year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't care if it takes 5 years, once you've got it established where people are running it, then you can just step away and sit back and collect your money. And then people always have the big question, well, what about, everybody can't start a business. If everybody starts a business, then nobody will work for you. Guys, I would never be able to talk everybody into starting a business. There's people who will never watch videos like this. There's people out there that will never come to any seminar ever. There's people that are always, and not to mention the young kids that are lining up to work for you, that are just looking for a job. There's going to be thousands of people, millions of people lined up to work for you when you start your business. Okay, so it doesn't matter what business you start. It doesn't matter. Any business, anything that sells any product or service to anybody. The thing that matters is the level of freedom. The amount of time you've got. That's freedom, guys. Okay, so if you, all you got to do is get it established, get people to run your internet business or your physical business, and once you got them and they operate it, you know that everything's going to run smooth and you can count on them, you watched over them and you made sure it's good, then guess what? Go do what you want. Maybe explore other business opportunities. I mean, that's what I would do, and or just enjoy your life. And that's what I'm talking about. So it doesn't matter if you make $50,000 a year. It doesn't matter if you make $1 million a year. It's the level of freedom, the amount of time you have to be enjoying your life. Okay, that's what we all want. So, and a lot of people don't understand. They're so focused on I gotta get a job. I gotta get a job. I gotta. No, you don't. You don't have to get a job. You have to make money. That's a big misconception that school teaches you. Well, what are you gonna do if you don't have a job? I'm gonna make money. I know guys. I'm not gonna say any names, but I know people who got out of prison who started their own business, and in the first couple of years they had to work really hard to establish it, and then now they've got a couple guys working for them. They do whatever they want. They do anything and everything they want. They never show up ever, and they make about $200,000 a year. Okay, I know high school dropouts who have done this. Guys who got out of prison who have done it. Anybody can do this. Okay, it's just the self confidence and the desire to do it, the self confidence and the desire to do it, and then just doing it, just taking the action and getting it done. If you don't take the action, it's not going to happen for you, obviously. So look into it, study whatever business you want to get into, and go get it, establish something, get people to take care of it for you, and then sit back and collect your money. And now we're talking about true freedom, okay? So I just wanted to talk about that just to let you know there's no amount of money that's going to make you free, okay? It's just setting up and establishing businesses to where you don't have to do anything, and then you got freedom. So Doesn't matter the amount of money, it just matters the amount of time you got. All right? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.